I'm starting to wear out. Just video after video. Anyways, hi, my name is Anthony. Thank you for tuning in. So today we will be looking at a PowerMac G5 dual core. So let's check it out. So here we have the Mammoth. This is the predecessor to the Mac Pro before it turned into a trash can. So here we have a single CD drive, power button, and audio, along with a USB 2.0 and FireWire 400. On this side we have an Apple logo. On this side we have some ports. So we have a video card that has dual DVI. We have dual gigabit Ethernet. We have a FireWire 800, FireWire 400, dual optical audio, analog audio in and out, and speaker, and three more USB 2.0 ports. And then at the very bottom we have that, and yeah, you can kind of see it. That is an IEC 19 connector. So it's much bigger and much more annoying, because when you work on computers all the time, you have a lot of IEC 14s, but no 19s. Anyways, so we'll turn it to this side. So like the PowerMac G4s, they kept the side panel removal, but instead of having a lever on this side, they have a lever on the back that you just simply flip up. So as you can see, you just flip it up and just tap, and it opens right up. And as you can see, we have instructions on how to do things on this computer. We take out the baffle, take out the fan, put in the RAM, put in the fan, put in the baffle. So this thing has an air baffle. So it is here to keep the air zones in their place. Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3. So Zone 3 is your hard drive bay and your CD drive bay. Zone 2 is your express cards, PCI Express 1.0, and bottom, of course, is your RAM and CPUs. So this was the last PowerMac to be released. This is a dual core, not dual processor, dual core G5. So this was released in 2005, I think, and the reason I say this is a dual core, not a dual processor, is because this was the last line of PowerMac G5s. So they reduced the power consumption and were able to put the chips onto a single die instead of having them on two separate processors. Hold on really fast. Okay, so since these are dual cores, not dual processors, I went and grabbed some processors. So this is a processor, and so is this. So these are dual processor G5 1.8 gigahertz, and as you can see, they have heat pipes, they have a massive aluminum cooler, yeah, there's the heat pipes. And down here we have a LGA socket, essentially. And here is our processor on the other side, of course. This is the power and stuff. And then here, for this little separate cooler, is the power supply for the CPU. They are beefy. And essentially what they did was they took two of these and put it onto a single chip. And then made the heat sinks fucking massive. Because the heat sink in this is literally from here, this entire panel here is heat sink, pretty much. So the fan, super easy to pull out. You had two 3-blade Delta fans. The earlier models, especially the model that these came out of, sounded like a freaking jet engine. This model is freaking quiet. It is amazing what they did over the time that they had these. So, anyways, I took the fan out so I could show you some of the upgradability. So, in here, you can see we have some RAM. It has 8 total sticks of RAM that you can fill with 16 total gigabytes, I want to say. I think it's 2 gigs per socket. So yeah, 16 gigs. Let's see, can we show you? Yeah, you can't really see. And I don't have my phone. But in here, if you could see, sorry, let me just tap it. Tap, 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 tap. No, okay. Whatever. You'll just have to believe me. So, my fingers are touching the heatsink. So the heatsink starts here and goes to here. That's pretty damn big. And then back here we have 2 more exhaust fans. Not sure if you can see those. Yeah, 2 more exhaust fans right here. They are also Delta 3-blade fans. I pull you up some. Come on, pull up. Okay, so here on level 2, we have a GT 7800 GT NVIDIA video card. It is a single slot 16 PCI X16 video card that takes 6 power external power, which is right here. And then we have 3 other PCI X16 physical, but I'm pretty sure they can be software managed to change their speeds accordingly as you fill them up. And right here is our SATA hard drive. So you can definitely see some of the inspiration for the Mac Pro in this computer. Because the Mac Pro has easy to remove fans, so you can change your RAM and stuff. No, I missed it. There we go. So as you can see, it goes back in fairly easy. There's a little lip in the back that I miss. Not a lot, but often. But yeah, you can definitely see some of the design cues that were aging, and they updated with the Mac Pro. The Mac Pro has 4 hard drives that go along here, and the CPUs are a little bit smaller, so the heat sinks are smaller, stuff like that. Actually, I'll probably do a video on that. I do have to say that I wish I had a quad core that worked, but I am more than happy to have essentially the last edition of the PowerMac G5 that you could get that was non-liquid cooled and didn't have really any issues. It sounded, you know, it had a good fan, had PCI Express instead of PCI or PCI X, and they were able to reduce the power draw on the unit because of the reduction in CPU sizes, going from dual CPU to single dual core. I mean, there's so much things that this generation did that was pretty awesome. I don't know why I'm standing to the side. You can't see the fucking computer anyways. Derp. Anyways, so thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you didn't, I guess that other button works. But if you would, tell me why in the comments below. Criticism helps me change. I guess that's it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, really, thank you. And you will see me in the next video. Bye-bye.